course, why he got 6 on the par 5, 555-yard T16. Go straight to the play-by-play from tee box. He had a penalty on the second shot, 300 yards to the primary rough, 334 yards to the hole. So he's got the penalty that we're going to look at. 207 yards to the fairway, 48 yards to the hole. Like, you guys can't read, right? But guiding you along, reading it myself. Let's see here, what am I doing? Let's go again. On the shot 5, 49 yards to the green, 3 feet, 3 inches to the hole. In the hole, number 6, bogey. Let's go to our tour cast. See what tour cast shows us. See my shadow back there in the back frequently, a little work spot. And let's see. Let's go. There goes my computer again, freezing up. So the first shot there. Second shot, we said earlier, you got a penalty. So the third shot, once again, he's going over here to the left. This must be drop off somewhere where you don't want to go. Obviously, you don't want to go there. Over to the right here. It's going to the left. And it looks like a flat course. Anybody who knows, leave a comment for me and let me know. It's just a course. So this is a fall off over here to the left. So this is unlike him. So now he's out of his game off the tee box for some particular reason. And then we would have to find out why. I would have to straight out ask him, why did you hit this over here? What happened? How are you feeling? Once again, mentally, physically, and emotionally, how are you feeling right now, champ? You know, and he was the champion of the APGA tour a few times. So here we are, as I say, he earned the name champ, right? So he's here, left, we're looking at it. Another thing, once again, I don't know how accurate the tee markers are, but, you know, for the higher handicappers and stuff there, let's look at our tee markers. So our tee markers are going, looks like to me, this way. And the person who set up the course will put tee markers there to have you hit it over in here on purpose and sit back laughing and giggling. I knew a maintenance course supervisor like that, where he would set up the tees once again this way, so you hit it there. So Kamaiu, smart golfer he is going to cross the tee and go this way. And maybe with the alignment, and I'm just guessing on all of this, maybe except for the tee markers, I'm not guessing on that one. But how he's playing, just maybe he might have lined it up a little bit too much left when he's trying to cross line, because your natural alignment is going to be here, and he's looking at it. He said, I'm not going for that sucker tee setup. See, tee marker setup. You can see it big as day right there. I'm not going for that sucker. So I'm going to go ahead and line up and turn this way. And I'm just taking an educated guess here. And pie, y'all. I don't know if he drew it or turned it over here, but the alignment. So when you line up at angles, and when I used to work with the players, and even when I was really putting in the work myself, I would practice my angles. I'd hit a bunch of balls to the right, then I change my angle, and I work here at the driving range. Then I change my angle, and I work here. So when I start playing angle golf like he's playing, the angle, I would have control and some discipline of the angle. So maybe he saw this angle here, and he started turning his body and angle to the left here, and that he got himself in trouble. I don't know. I'd like to talk to him about that and see, but that's just once again, my opinion. So we'll go here is a penalty stroke, third shot, fourth shot, speaks for itself. Boom, there we go with that short game. It's a perfect example of why we need that short game. Go out there and stay out in this area all day at the driving range or course or wherever you can stay there all day. Just take whatever you do, music or whatever, however you want to, if you could have the luxury. And that's the difference between me and a member at a country club. You have a luxury sometimes to just get out there and be out there. Wherever you practice at, just practice this right here, because you're going to have a lot of those. They're going to be emergency shots. And so we're moving forward. That's 5. And then 6 is in the hole for the bogey. And we're moving on. So I got a bogey. And now at this point right now, he's at that bogey on 10. He's back to even for the day. So he's back to 6 under. So this is really like intense, man. This is like, for us that don't see this, and we wonder, well, what happens to the guys out there? What are they going through? How are they playing? This is the way we're looking at it. We're seeing it play by play. I'm not making it up. So, of course, some of it is my opinion, a lot of it from experience on shots and stuff like that, and being an ex-coach. And, always trying to coach the guys into playing better and being a caddy. So, everybody has an opinion. Drop your opinions in the comment box and like this video. So here's a par 4, 362 yards, ranked number 13. We'll go straight to the play-by-play. Got a good look at the hole here. I like that little layout for some reason. I used to have the kids, when I worked with the kids, I used to have them draw golf courses. So that's a good one for you youth coaches and stuff, you junior golf coaches. Have the kids make their own courses and teach them how to draw and lay out courses. Take the time and teach them how to do this kind of stuff. And so it just helps for the mental visualization. Just a suggestion. There's such a word. Okay, let's go to view tour cash. Par 4. Hole number 11, 362 yards. Let's see what he did again. The mighty KAMAUI Johnson out there doing it, representing. And I'm a fan of all the golfers, black golfers, African Americans out there trying to do it, man. So, by the way, golf is a positive game. You get more positivity out of it. You bring negative into golf, you really a negative person. If you find any negativity in golf at all, that's why you don't see me debating a lot on the forums and stuff. But that's a whole different topic. But golf's positive. So anyway, we look here and we go. And once again, what's the first thing we do when we get to the tee box? We look at these tee markers. Trying to slip around the trees so you can see it right there. This T mark is kind of goofy looking right here. I don't know. That's how accurate that is. But the T marker is here. Trying to push it off over there. So he lines up here. And move right along, see what happens. Good position again, good angle. What was talking about? I'm talking about that angle. See, he's coming in at this angle here. He has this area, a lot of area over here. This bunker is not really that much in play in comparison if he would have been over here. You know, now he's looking straight, got to go over that bunker, and then if he pulls it a little bit, this looks like this is falling off of obvious viewpoints, but sometimes we don't see it, right? We don't know because we don't see this, so that's why it's fun to study this and look at what really happened and went on and take your time and analyze it. And you see what our pros doing out there. Boom, right there. Nice position, nice angle. He's looking at the hole. So right here, he's looking at knocking it into the hole, period. On number 11, the second shot. Let me just jump back here again. Number 11, his second shot was what? Play-by-play. Second shot, 3, 4, into the par, and let's move on to the next hole, which will be number 12. Number 12, we'll skip, and we won't skip anything. We'll keep going through with this so we can see this. All right. We get to par, even. We'll go through the motions. It's always good to see how he came off the tee. 325 yards. Payao. How you like it now, y'all? That's pretty good for him, Yeah, they'll talk to some people, and you guys decide if that's long enough. I know everybody wants to be long. 179 yards here. All right. Once again, that good angle golf on the 12 par 4, 472 yards, ranked number 9. Do the play-by-play. Excuse me, I'm drinking my little coffee here late at night. 325 yards to the fairway. 154 yards to the hole. 179 yards to the primary rough. Second shot. 75 feet, 8 inches to the hole. 75 feet to the hole. 74 feet, 1 inch to the green. 20 inches to the hole, in the hole for easy par. Even par for the day, still 6 under. Fighting for survival. Fighting on arrival. Fighting for survival. KAMAUI Johnson. So he's out there grinding. He's grinding in professional golf, even if it is on a Korn tour, the Korn Ferry tour. He's out there grinding, guys. He's representing his family. He's representing his people. If he really thinks about it, that he's representing his people, I'm sure he is. I met him in Los Angeles, interviewed him, and trying to get another interview with him. Pick his mind, see what's on his mind. Let him tell us what's on his mind. So anyway, here we go again. See how he got that par. And there's my computer. I start messing around with this computer too much, it'll lock up on me. And here. And I'm gonna get rid of this here. So anyway, trying to get back back to that tee markers. First things first off the tee. All right, the tee markers. He was relatively. There we go. See those tee markers, guys and ladies? See those tee markers? There they go again. Boom. Now, could have took this tee marker and brought this one up and went pow and had aiming toward the water. And then your high handicappers will go in and they'll hit it straight in the water. Can't wonder why. Well, I hit it dead straight. Yeah, you did, but the tee markers was here that fooled you. And so you got fooled. But these tee markers are going over here, and it's not going to fool him because he's looking at, what, fairway. He's looking at the middle of the fairway and it's taking everything out. So let's move right along on this par 4, 472 yard, 12th hole. Boom. Big shot here. Boom. That's how you get a par. Let me go back again and look at that play-by-play once again and see what happened on that second shot. It was 179 yards. So he's in the scoring zone to the primary rough. 75 feet, 8 inches to the hole on the 7. So he's got a 74-footer to the green, 75 feet to the green, 20 inches to the hole. On the 4th shot, he knocks it in the hole, so he knocked it up there close and knocked it in. He needed to get that second shot closer. So something may be going on fatigue-wise, or that's golf. You know, little subtleties going on because the birdies have stopped when they needed the birdies. I was talking to old tennis player named Jimmy Connors one time, and I was caddying for him at a Riviera Country Club, and it was just the two of us. And it was early in the morning, and we got around the course in 18 holes like in 2.5 hours. Man, we were rushing. He was rushing, pushing me, and it was really fun. It was just me and him. It was like the first 2 out on the course. And there's Jimmy. What? This is another guy here. There's Jimmy. What it takes to be a champion? He says you gotta be greedy. So heading to number 13, the par 3, 195 yard, ranked 10, T3. He's heading in at even par and 5 under for the tournament. So he's right on the bubble to make the cut. And this is where it starts to get kind of tight, and he has to hold steady. So we go to play-by-play. It's 191 yards to green, 23 feet, 10 inches to hole. And second shot's putt at 25 feet, 10 inches to the hole. So he puts it up there, 10 inches to the hole, and taps it in the hole, and gets an easy par to stay even for the day and 5 under for the tournament. So heading to number 13, the par 3, 195 yard, ranked 10, T3. He's heading in at even par and 5 under for the tournament. So he's right on the bubble to make the cut. And this is where it starts to get kind of tight, and he has to hold steady. So we go to play-by-play. It's 191 yards to green, 23 feet 10 inches to hole. And the second shot is putt at 25 feet 10 inches to the hole. So he puts it up there 10 inches to the hole and taps it in the hole and gets an easy par to stay even for the day and 5 under for the tournament. Here's a look at the hole. 195 yards, number 13. So you can see he went over the water. Straight over the water. Good, solid shot. And that's how you get your easy three. Put it in a good position on the green there. Let's go to number 14. Number 14, par 5. You got another par. Stayed at even. Let's take a look at how he did it. It's a drive, 290 yards. Looks like it's over to the left side. Second shot, 239. And I think he's probably maybe ended up in the sand. Let's see. Play by play. 290 yards to the native area. 271 yards to the hole. 239 yards to the fairway bunker. 42 yards to the hole on the second shot. 96 feet 5 inches to fairway. 39 feet 1 inch to hole on his third shot. Fourth shot, 41 feet 6 inches to the green. Hits it up there 5 feet 4 inches to the hole. Knocks it in the hole. So he gets up and down for a 5. Now, had he not hit it in the fairway bunker, he may have been able to get a birdie out of it. But it is what it is, and he still got his par, and he maintains staying even for the day and 5 under for the tournament. Here's the shot where he went right here. Now we take a look, and he ended up on the left-hand side there on his tee shot. Let's take a closer look at that, and we'll go back to the tee markers, and we'll look at the tee markers. So as we notice, we'll see that the tee markers once again look as though they're at an angle this way, which naturally, I don't know how severe, if it was that severe or not, but if they were going this way at all, Kamaiu probably was going to angle again his body so he can get it in the fairway. Now, I don't know if he pulled it or came over the top, or it turned a little on him, or he just hit it straight that way. But he went over here in this tree area. And the thing about it is, on his second shot, he hit a hell of a shot out of this tree. Look at that. He hit it between the trees there, and right in between the trees. And that was a hell of a shot there. Went from here, in between the trees, and over the water, and Actually ended up in the bunker. So hits a good shot, but ends up in the bunker. The ideal spot, of course, would have been right here to even put that third shot going in without having to come out with the long bunker shot. So he gets it out of the bunker, places it up here right in front of the green, needs to get up and down for the par. Take a look at it again from the tour cast, through the trees, over the water, in the bunker. Short here, I guess it was 70 something feet, I think it said. I have to go back and look at it. Number here, number 4, right up there close. The shot. I think he had a 5 or 6 footer there. Knocks that in, saves the par, and ready to go to number 16. Number 15, excuse me. We'll take a look at number 15, par 3, 158 yards, ranked 7th. 166 yards to the green. 33 feet, 2 inches to the hole. Puts it 32 feet, 11 inches to the hole. He's left with 3 inches to the hole. Tap in, easy par. That's pretty cool to be able to do that under this pressure now, because he's right at that cut line, remember. So he's a pretty cool and calm customer, I would guess, at this point here. There's the shot, of course. Tour cast. And you see it right there. Over the bunkers. Around the bunkers here. There are those T markers again going over that way. But like I said, we don't know how extreme they really were, but still it was a good shot at the right time. So he's not letting up at all, and he's going at it and putting the ball in good position, staying out of any trouble over here. Look like some fallout here. So he's hitting greens, which we know is a good thing. Hitting green, 2 putting, even if that was from 35 feet. So move on, and we'll go to number 16 where he gets a par, and let's see how he did it. 16, par 4, 508 yards, ranked T5. 303 yards off the tee, 199 yards left here to here, and let's see what he did, or how he did it. 303 yards to the fairway, 208 yards to the hole. Hits to the 199 yards to the green, 28 feet on the second shot, 3 inches to the hole. The putt is 27 feet, 7 inches. It's it up there 9 inches to the hole. Taps it in, gets his par, gets another par. Charlie Tipper said, get your par and the birdies will come. Looking at the tour cast. Actually had the tour cast set up here. And there you see the shot. Notice how he's staying in that fairway. Stays in the fairway. And that's why he's going to eventually make it. He's going to stay in the fairway. And probably play some courses better than others, but he'll be able to play a lot of good golf. And been playing good golf. There you see right there at the right angle. Stayed off of that left side here. Just see if I can get a better back view of it. have to work around this. And let's see. How we go and take this and zoom in. And then you see it right there. Back to the side. And then you can see his angle golf with perfection. I mean, he's becoming just an expert at that angle golf. Right there on the side, taking all this out. Then he's going to come in from this angle here. This bunker is not in play for him. And then you see it right there. That's what he's looking at. And that's perfect position. So he's lighting it up. And like I said, he's a sharpshooter. So he's throwing darts out there. He has the possibility of throwing darts. He's not pushing or pulling anything. He's going straight at the pin. A la Calvin Pete. That's the way Calvin Pete played in his days. And that's the way Kamaiu is playing in his day. Moving right along to number 17. Par 3, 169 yards, ranked 12. Oh, play-by-play, shot 1, 183 yards to fairway, 51 feet, 9 inches to the hole. 60, shot 2, 65 feet, 6 inches to green, 22 feet, 10 inches to the hole. His putt, third shot, the putt went 24 feet, 1 inch. He has 11 inches to the hole, knocks it in the hole, and gets a bogey. Take a look at it from different angles. This is to see what he's doing and how he's always around the hole. Always going toward the hole at least. Now this one just came up short, or was it long? This is long over to the left. Long over to the left. That's why I shot it. He would like to have that shot back. It's a longer putt. That's a long par putt. And of course, he didn't make it for easy. Not an easy four, but an undesirable four at this time on 17. So let's go to 18. And this is it. That +1 for today. 5 under for the tournament. He's right there at it. He has to come in with a birdie or a par. A par or do it. First shot off the tee is 327 yards to the fairway, 158 yards to the hole. Second shot, 159 yards to the green, 7 feet, 11 inches to the hole. So his third putt was 7 inches, 13 feet, 7 inches. 7 feet, 10 inches to the hole. In the hole. Knocks in a 7-footer. 7 feet, 10 inches to the hole. Shot 4 in the hole. So he makes that fourth shot. Saves the par. Moves on to the third round. And he was doing what? Fighting on arrival. Fighting for survival. And he survived round 2. Kamaiu Johnson made the cut. Korn Ferry. And there's a look of his tee shot. Stayed away from all trouble over in this area. Once again, sharpshooter and graded angle golf. If I can get my navigation as good as he gets his angle, we'll be doing good, right? There it is. Now, came in and I had to come over this bunker here, just on the edge there, on the left, but it didn't bother him at all, obviously. Maybe on this one, he probably knows this course, so maybe could have been over here. But nonetheless, he's got his par, and he went on to play another day in the third round, which means he's going to pick up a check, and that's what it's about, to feed the family and to strengthen his chances on making it onto the PGA Tour through the Korn Ferry. And remember, he qualified to get in. So round 272 plus 1. He came in at 6 under. And now he's 5 under. The cut was at 5. So he made the cut by 1. And he's playing on Saturday and Sunday. That's it for now. I'm JC Callaway. And this is my Golf Observer evaluation. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.